What's up, everybody? One of the questions that we frequently get asked when we give training programs out is, how do I read it? So now just going to look at a 2-day example of reading a training program. So whether you get it in Excel or it's provided on a training app like Train Heroic or Team Builder or some of the other ones that exist out there, they're all fairly similar. But how we format our workouts and how you would read them so it makes sense to you. So with this, looking at the column, we've got day 1, day 2, and we're going to read these from top to bottom. So you're going to go straight down in the column. So if you're looking at it in an Excel sheet, you're going to look at day 1 all the way down, day 2 all the way down, so on and so forth. And if it's in a training app, obviously they would label the days or the training day for you. But with this, we've got it outlined. Most of our programs, we have kind of the emphasis or the focus for the day. So for day 1, it's a lower body squat emphasis. And then what our warm-up is going to be. So in this one, it's going to be our general prep warm-up that we usually have for general training days that are barbell or strength focused. So with this, we have a lot of for efficiency of training, both in a group setting and then individually, we pair workouts into supersets. So if it has the same letter and then the number, that's going to be indicative of like lumping those together. So whether it's 2 or 3 exercises, sometimes 4 if we're kind of working in a big training environment where we've got a lot of people moving. So in this case, we've got A1, A2, A3. So a seated box jump where we're going to perform 3 sets of 3. So first is going to be number of sets by number of reps you're going to perform for each set. So the way we would do this is A1, A2, A3. We're going to perform these all together. So we're going to do our seated box jump. We're going to do 3 reps. Then we're going to go to our mini band lateral walk where we'll do 10 yards out, 10 yards back with our mini band walk. And then we'll go into our 90-90 hip axial or heel click. So 2 sets of 5 each side on this. And then we'll start back to A1. So you'll go A1, A2, A3, and then it'll be like that for the rest of it. Usually our first block is a more warm-up centric or kind of prep for our main movement, which is a barbell back squat for today. So as we finish up our A series, we're going to transition to our B series where it's B1, B2. So when we get to our main focus for the day, like where we have for day 1, it's barbell back squat. For day 2, it's barbell bench press. That's kind of our main focus for the day. So our superset with that is generally something smaller, less taxing, even helpful for preparing us for the main movement. But then we're also taking care of things so we can move through our training session efficiently. So with this, we've got barbell back squat. We've got 6 sets of 3. And then here we've labeled out the percentages where it's 50, 63, 70, 75, 80, open, where we've laid out if you're working off of training percentages, or we would provide like an RPE that we're working off of for that particular day. And then we're just going to pair that with a flexibility movement. We've got a hip rotator stretch on the bench or box. We've got 2 to 3 sets of 30 seconds per each side. So we'll pair those together. The hip rotator stretch is just meant to take care of it during our downtime between back squat sets. So then as we transition out of B1 and B2 and where we finished our B block, we're going to go to some of our accessory movements to where we're still pushing ourselves on the accessory movements, but we've got our barbell RDL. We got 3 sets of 6, 5, 4. So that's not 3 sets of each. In this case, it would be 3 sets total of a set of 6, a set of 5, a set of 4. And we're pairing that with a skater squat and then a long lever Copenhagen side plank where we have 2 to 3 sets of 20 seconds per side. And then we would transition to D block once we finish up C, where we have a bike sprint, and then our recovery work if you have time or you're able to do so. And that's a general day layout. And then day 2 is very similar where we have upper body, horizontal press emphasis, our warm up. And then we'll go into our activation and prep work, main movement, and then get into our accessory stuff to where we have A, B, C, and in this case, D as well. And then we've provided recovery. Most of our sessions are planned to be in that 45 to 60 minute range where we're trying to, work at an efficient pace, but it's not necessarily meant to be super up tempo the entire time. Like during our main movements, barbell bench press, barbell back squat, we want to work effectively and take proper rest periods based on the parameter set for the workout or for whatever the focus is for that particular day. particularly if we're pushing, general and maximal strength. But that's how we read a general training session. And then, if we laid this out over the entirety of